Welcome in, Collective. It's Ruby with Ruby's Lighthouse Tarot. We're going to just tap into the energy and see what we get today and go from there. All right, so let's get into it. I'm hearing a consequence of fear. And I'm hearing epiphanies. Okay. Let's figure out what's the tea here. There's a consequence of fear coming in. Remember, this energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. Also, remember the timing is fluid. What is this fear about coming in for the collective? A consequence of fear, specifically. Drama starter. There's someone involved that is starting drama. This other one wanted to come out shine. Okay, your light irritates their demons. And there's some sort of creative element here. So someone that is feeding off of you in the energy that you are in right now. So think about who's around you right now, collective. Is there someone that sees your shine, sees your energy, sees your sparkle, that is intuitively gnawing at you in some way, or maybe they haven't said it outright, or maybe you have some sort of public platform like on social media or something, but you can feel some sort of dark kind of energy infringing on it, or someone that is coming in to impact that in some way. Like you might feel something tugging on your energy. So I just heard Archangel Michael. In my music playlist that I have an Archangel Michael protection song that I put in. It's basically like an incantation or a prayer, but I just put it in song format so that it's something that you could sing until you feel better, or you can just listen to it and say, I intend for this to wrap me in Archangel's protection and light, right? So feel free to listen to that song if you feel like you have a drama starter in your life right now. Let's get a little bit more. But there's something that you're doing that's very creative. And what is this about? Igniting your soul. So that's possibly why. And rising flames, they're actually showing me both of these. So the ignite your soul says, embrace the mysteries of life, stay open-minded, and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. So you are living in the moment, and you are in that flame energy, sacral, passionate, creative type energy, okay? So rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So sometimes when you're on the rise and you're shining very brightly and you have all of that energy, that is when darkness tends to come in, or people who may not even understand why they're feeling like they need to bring you down, or why they're feeling like they need to express some sort of jealousy or bring some sort of dark energy in. People don't always know why they're doing it. They just know that they need to, or that they want to, or that they're feeling an urge to do so. And so it's in an effort to deter you. I just got a confirmation, a clicking noise in my room that I'm in right here. So there's a reason why this is happening. Let me see a little bit more on spiritually where you're at. We'll get a little bit more here. See why this is happening for you. How are you shining in a spiritual way for the collective energy, please? Guardian angel. So Archangel Michael's like, I'm here. I'm here. I'm watching over you and you are protected. So you are in retreat because there's a paradigm shift happening around you. So you're in retreat. So you could be kind of like, I'm hearing like doing this in your own time. You're taking time out. Okay, but you are still visible energetically or physically in some way. This could, like I was saying, online. I'm getting like, maybe you're kind of taking a break from people, but you could still be posting online, and there's somebody who doesn't like what they're seeing, what they're feeling from you energetically. So there's a paradigm shift happening. This is a person who I believe has fed off of your energy in some way where they have mimicked you. They have mimicked you. So let's get a couple character cards. Let's get a character here. How are you coming across with this shine energy? A coach. So we got a coach. So this is about you're supporting people, you're encouraging people, you could be teaching people in some way. Your energy, something about it is shining in a way where you are bringing the light forward to the collective. And you are very, look at this guy's face. Gender's irrelevant here, but you are really leaning into your spiritual side here. And because you are doing good for the work of the collective, for the work of all, you are encouraging other people to step into the light, and you could be encouraging other people to stand in their own sovereignty. And it's irritating, okay, for this other energy here. Yeah, underneath we have learner, so you are teaching people. There's something that you're doing that is teaching people. Look, he's got a chalkboard, and there's the student right there, okay? Can you give me a card for this other person who is feeling drama starter? I'm seeing Avenger. So this is somebody who's in the dark. They're in the dark. You don't see them physically doing this. So I just heard covert narcissist. Guys, when it comes to that kind of thing, don't assume that I'm diagnosing anyone. You know how this person is, and you can make your own assessments. But this is someone who is in the dark, and it's kind of a passive aggressive type feeling, or they're staying quiet. Okay, so their feelings are very quiet, but they're feeling homeless. So that's why they're feeling bankrupt. They're in solitude. They're in the quiet. Their soul is wandering. Okay. All right. They want me to get a couple tea leaves for you. One came right out. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. And I'm seeing how there's something that you're doing creatively that is, you have this gold energy. I'm seeing a very gold aura. Something that you're doing is creating peace and harmony. Yeah, this is you. Let me show you. You guys are showing up as an owl. Okay, so very wise, very spiritual, very tapped in. Plenty of material things. So you're starting to reap positively, like reap what you have sown in a positive way. All right. And you're waiting for it to come in. There's something really good. Another bird here. So we have two different birds, and you're a unicorn. Okay, I've been seeing the unicorn. Okay, so that's what Spirit really wants to let you know, is that you're a unicorn. You're very unique. Something about you is very unique, not like everybody else. And it's irritating this other person because they can't be like you, because no one really matches the resonance of a unicorn. Because what makes a unicorn so amazing is how different they are. Okay? They're not there to do anything but shine in their own way, and they're different, and they're not like the status quo. This is also a divinely protected unicorn, okay? And you're there to spread your light, to spread beauty, to spread kindness, to spread love, right? And your light is irritating their demons. It's irritating them, okay? So the way in which you're spreading light and how you're different is going to be different for everybody who's watching, okay? Because unicorns are very unique. Can you give me a card here? This person's bankrupt and you are shining. You're a rising flame and they're a drama starter. right? You're stepping into your creative side. They are feeding off of your energy, trying to duplicate you, or just being salty, being irritated. So I'm here getting a lot of irritation energy. Let's get a tarot card out, please. Thank you. Ace of Wands. Okay, so yeah, new creative endeavors, right? New creative endeavors. Okay, this is shining. This is bright. This is growing. Hummingbirds could be important to somebody here. So now we have 3 different birds showing up in your reading. So we have the hummingbird here, the owl, and what kind of bird is this? I can't tell exactly, but it looks maybe like some kind of hawk. Okay, so we have that. The next card we have is the Strength card. So you're showing strength. You're showing resilience. You're in the unicorn energy like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to do things my own way. I'm going to use my own strength, my own fortitude, what I have built up within myself to continue on my path. And I'm going to do it, here we go, with another bird. Okay, so this King of Swords, right, is you spreading this light, being this coach, developing a plan, saying this is my plan, right? And you're doing it with this confidence, these wings to soar through the energy here. You are manifesting this. So here we go. Yeah, you're moving on into calmer waters. The devil is here, right? They want to slow you down. They want to stop you. But what energy overcomes the devil in the entire tarot card and tarot deck is the strength. The strength overpowers the devil. So you don't need to worry about this person. I think that Spirit is letting you know that you are divinely watched over and protected. The Archangel Michael has your back, and there's other angels that are there that are I'm hearing other guardian angels. So there's other angels that are there beside you right now because there's something that you need to be doing that is going to be helping others. Okay. Okay. So what are you showing to the collective energy? They want me to use a Guides of the Hidden Realms. What are you doing as part of creating a paradigm shift as this unicorn energy here that is helping the good of the collective energy of the world with your beautiful shine and your beautiful hummingbird unicorn owl energy? And you're using whatever it is, you are using your intuition with that unicorn card. The dream of co-creation, manifestation, divine partnership, frequency alignment. And so exile. So there's again, look at this mimicking type of energy here. That's not what this card is meant to be, but you can see here, this other card is like, no, me. I am manifesting. I am the divine partner. I am this thing, but it's not. It's not the same. It's different. This person, instead of sitting in the homeless energy here, they need to be focused on themselves, their own journey, their own gifts, their own individuality that they can be doing this with, okay? All right. So let's get the card on the co-creation card here. First, 26. Okay. All right. Within each of us is a spark of an infinite intelligence and the blueprint for our purpose. Everything needed for our highest expression is built right into us. The biggest issue is our disconnection from source with its accompanying amnesia. Our job is to wake up and remember who we are, partners with spirit, co-creators, not solo manifestors navigating the world while fueled by ego. We are made of energy, and we align our energy according to our attention, which is broadcast into the field of abundance and reflected back in the outer world as evidence. Right now, you have an opportunity to align yourself fully with the essence of your greatest, most fulfilling vision for your life. You are awake, so place your attention on the concept of abundance. Multiply this in your heart and soul and mind. Feel it, be it, and soon you will notice more and more evidence of this truth. What you dream about and focus on will multiply. Now is the time to discipline your mind, claim the best and surrender the rest, and dream the world you love into being. Just keep dreaming and moving forward. Destiny is yours to claim. Okay. All right. So I was going to read this other card, but Spirit said it was just being used as an example. Okay. All right. So you have already dreamed this. You are partners with Spirit, co-creating. You have an opportunity right now that's coming in. So right before new opportunities come in, that's when the devil energy can kind of creep back in. So I always use this as an example for myself as I am aligning myself and getting into the place of going to the next level spiritually. Almost every time that happens, I then experience something that tries to pull me back down. And it sometimes comes through a person, a situation that I didn't see coming, maybe some sort of like financial loss or a struggle that someone that I love, like one of my children, might be experiencing at that time. I experience it through those different ways because it's that energy trying to pull down one last time to see, number one, have you learned all your lessons? Are we here going to relearn these lessons? But this is about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and allowing yourself to rise and not let anything pull you down by your ankles, okay? So this message is for someone who is currently rising, who is experiencing a paradigm shift, who might be leaving some things that no longer serve them behind, and they're wanting to co-create with the universe so that they can encourage, support, and nurture others who are along the spiritual path. And you are igniting, you are shining, and you are protected. So Spirit says, don't worry. But if you feel like you're being disconnected from your goals and what you're trying to do, you can go out in nature, reconnect with your heart, and understand that you are protected, and you can ask for further protection. You can ask for protection every day if you want, or 3 times a day if that's what you need. Okay? But you are here to do the work of Spirit, and they are letting you know that what you have to share is extremely important. You're going to be getting some sort of abundance. It could be financial or emotional or spiritual. You could be opening up new levels to your own spirituality. And they want you to know that what you are coming here to give is peace and harmony to others in what you're giving, right? And that your information with this waiting bird perched energy, people are waiting to hear from you. People need to hear from you. Your light is important to share, and your intuition and the way that you're giving this information in is valuable because you are you. And if you're saying to yourself, well, what I have to give, 10,000 other people could give that on YouTube or Instagram or whatever way you're choosing to share it in your community with a brick and mortar place. But what Spirit is saying is no, because they're not you. And the way that you are giving this information in is unique, and it hits people in a different way, right? So that's why it's important that you step into it. And one of the reasons why you are being protected from these drama starter type energies and the darkness that can creep in, okay? Because what you have to give is extremely important. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing private readings right now. I'm doing pre-recorded, and I'm also doing regular Zoom readings. So you can check that information out in the description box. And if we end it here, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. And I will be back on the next one.
So I'll rest within the silence, your presence my disguise. For in the dark there's always light.